Hello, I'm Meredith Hood. Because our last names both begin with H, I've spent a lot of time with Claire Hyde, standing in line for fire drills or chilling in front of our lockers. Usually, Claire's either talking about her one true love, Toby, or drawing some crazy awesome tattoo on her body with a Sharpie. Sometimes she's editing Caroline, working on SMCF, or serving our community. She's pretty much a multitasking boss. And even though I'm a diehard Duke fan, I'm so happy to know this future Tar Heel. So please give it up for the hilarious and hardworking member of the H crew, Claire Reeves Hyde.
Ever since 5th grade, I've looked up at seniors delivering their speeches and dreamt about what I would say when it was my turn. What insightful wisdom would I bestow upon all of you? Because by then, I'd be a senior. I'd know what I was doing, and I'd have it all figured out. I'd know exactly what to say, and everything would be 100% okay. But today, as I finally stand here to deliver my senior speech, I have to tell you the truth. I'm not okay. I'm really struggling, and I don't have it anywhere near all together. To be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing about 90% of the time. My philosophy has just been fake it till you make it. Just push through the tough times. But I'm tired of just pushing through. Ever since I can remember, I've struggled with debilitating anxiety. It's the kind of anxiety that leaves me breathless, tells me there's no way out, and that I'm alone. Things got worse my freshman year when I started showing signs of depression. Since then, anxiety and depression have been a part of who I am. And this is the part I would one day conquer, or so I thought. I would have to struggle against it, fight it, and then one day defeat it. Finally slay the dragon. And everything would be okay. I would finally have it all together, and I would be free to live in the land of okayness that everyone else seemed to inhabit. But that's just not how it works. One day I might think, wow, I've made it. I've tasted the okay. I'm put together. I know what I'm doing. I'm confident in myself. I can do this. But then, in a split second, it all comes tumbling back down again. I'm back where I started, back to the painful struggle against my inner darkness. That was the hardest part. Realizing that the anxiety and depression I struggle against daily is not something I can conquer or ever completely remove. It's a very real part of who I am. I have to learn to grapple with it and accept that it will always be a part of me. Part of this realization came when I was reading The Myth of Sisyphus in English this year. Camus describes Sisyphus eternally pushing his rock up the mountain, only for it to pause at the top and then roll all the way back down so that he must start the process all over again. This may seem beyond frustrating, but Camus' hero embraces the fact that it's the struggle itself that fills a man's heart. At the top, even though Sisyphus knows his rock is going to roll back down again and he'll have to push it back up, one can imagine him happy in the awareness of his fate and his choice to endure. This was an aha moment for me. I realized that we all have rocks. Your rock might be a difficult family situation, an illness, or friendship troubles. For me, my rock was the depression and anxiety I'd been feeling for years. I came to understand this. No matter your rock, you must not let the struggle define you. Our burdens are not entirely who we are. I will always have to push this rock up the hill. Some days it will seem lighter, and I'll barely notice the extra weight. Other days, it will take all my strength to bear the heavy load. What gives me hope is knowing that this is the process of life. I've learned to accept that the good and the bad will simply ebb and flow. I can say for a fact that my life is not boring. In fact, it's often tumultuous, turbulent, but I realize that without the really, really desperately hard times, I would not have the amazing, blissful times. And so, to my family and my amazing dog Toby, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, I say thank you for your unwavering love and unfailing support. To the teachers here at St. Mary's, I'm grateful to you for believing in me. And to my amazing class of 2017, you are the reason that my rock and my burden doesn't seem so unbearable. You lessen my load. You're there with me, pushing it up every step of the way the minute I ask for help. You make me stronger, and I thank you for that. Finally, I'd like to share a poem with y'all that means a whole lot to me. It's called Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. I was supposed to bring the book, but I forgot it, so. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about your despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees and the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clear blue air, are headed home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. Thank you.